Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back, and today we're doing Roxy's Weekly Challenge, week 39, and we're going to make a small booklet or notebook using a combination of fabrics and papers. And I had some coffee dyed paper which I made using a stencil last year. I used a variety of stencils. Some of them turned out better than others. This is one of my better impressions. And as Rachel was using a similar sort of thing that she'd been given by somebody, I thought I'd use this as my cover piece. But we have the pretty pattern on the inside, so I will fold that over. And this is just half an A4 sheet, so this is a piece of A5 to give you an idea of the size, which I think is pretty much the size she was working with. And it's a very small notebook, so we're only going with 3 paper pages and a couple of fabric pages and a fabric cover to go over the top of this. So I've just pulled out mine already because otherwise I spend far too much time searching. So I had this piece. It was in a pack from Rachel herself. Some time ago I got a book page pack. And I've been wanting to use it because I just think it's really lovely. I just didn't have the right book to use it in because it was a bit small for a normal size journal. It's obviously half a page, but it's a very pretty half. So I'm going to do that. See if that will go in here. Yeah, I might need to I think I will just tear that down a bit. I don't really want it to stick out too far, and I don't need all this extra border. Right, that's better. And then I've got a piece of good old, whatever this is. My brain is not working this morning. I cannot think of my words at all. Sandpaper? I think it's sandpaper. No, not sandpaper. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, whatever this is, it was in one of the packs I got from her. So let's see. Size-wise, that's perfect. And I have a piece of vintage ledger paper as well. So I don't know how this will be for the size. It looks a bit big. So let's see. I'm going to take it to about there. And then we'll just fold this one in. Make a pocket. About the height. So we'll look at the height. Height's not bad. Don't think it has to be perfect. Right, so we'll put this one here, this one in here. Now we'll need a couple of pieces for some fabric pages. It's very exciting to do a fabric page. Now I recently got a pack of vintage fabrics from Rachel, and I picked out a couple that I really like. I thought we might try using one of these. This is a beautiful piece, so I wasn't sure which one to use. I don't want to use them both because they're both blue. So I wondered which one to go for. It's never a good idea to give yourself too many choices, is it? It's lovely. So I'm very tempted to use this lovely bright blue. I think it picks up the colour in this quite nicely. So yes, I think I'll do that. So look, height-wise, yes, if I can tear it where the crease is, that will be about the right height, I think. Okay. And I don't think I need all of that width. So let's, well, I'll do it on here just to make sure it's big enough to go round. Like that. That's handy, another handy crease just where I need to tear. Okay, that one. And I have this lovely piece of red ticking. So I'm going to use a piece of that as well. Just use a smaller, just a narrow piece, I think. I don't know that that will tear. I'll try, but I don't have much faith because it's quite thick, this this fabric. It's not going to tear. Might for somebody else, but it won't tear for me. Right, and for the cover, I am of course going to use some of the fabric, some of this blue and red combination of fabric, and I really like this bit, so I'm going to use a bit of that. So let's tear that ready as well. And she made it a little bit taller than her actual notebook. And I want mine I think, where are we? Where'd my scissors go? There it is. I'm going to go there. Shift a little bit for a pocket. So, and at the back as well. And let's see about the height. Let's not worry about that bit so much at the moment. Okay. Just a little bit top and bottom, I think. I don't want it too much. Right, so we'll put the cover on afterwards. First of all, we need to put the booklet together. Now that's upside down. Goes like that, goes like that. Oh, I think we might. I'm going to put that on that side. Yes. I think so. Then put this one in the middle. Not in the middle, only in the middle of this piece of paper. And then the straw paper, that's the word, straw paper. And that, then the ticking. And finally, I think I'll put that way. I'll have the ledger paper there in the middle. So more or less line them up. And then we'll see if I can staple it I'm not entirely confident that I'll be able to get it to staple, but you never know. No, just want it to be, that's it, about there. I've actually got, I don't like this, didn't quite manage to get rid of this fold, so I'm going to try and take that piece off. Yep, a bit more. Okay, pretty much. And that one. So that's our little booklet put together. Now I'm going to try, see if I can get this stapler to work. Not terribly confident that I'll be able to do it, but we'll see. So we will just try and fold this over so we can get the staple into the middle, but it's not quite there yet. I'm not careful, I'll staple the book to itself. Okay, got the stapler in, I think. Pretty much in the right place. Whoa. Seems to have done it. Moving along. Okay. We may well have a booklet. More or less in the middle. That way around. There we go. Doesn't matter if they're a bit folded, they'll soon flatten out once we start working on them. So I better do the cover next. So I've got my piece of fabric here. So I'm going to just put a whole load of fabric glue on there. I'm going to use the full bottle. Oh, there's no point in having a pocket if you glue the whole thing down, is there? I wasn't really thinking about that. So I've glued it all down flat without a pocket, but I've left room for a pocket, so I'll have to have a little bit of trim here. We won't worry about the pocket. I'll put a bit of trim back and front because I've messed up, but it doesn't matter. See if I can do something with those edges, actually. Maybe a bit of crochet trim would look quite nice on the edge of these to kind of finish them off. Yeah. Let's do that. the other side the same, I think. Right, that looks better. So now, hopefully this isn't all going to glue itself shut. There we are. I might still trim this off a little bit, it looks a little bit tall there. In the middle, Rachel did another piece of fabric. I'm wondering if I need this here actually. I'm going to just tear that off, I think. Yep. And I had some, this is some Tim Holtz, I think, that I have. It's really lovely. And I thought she makes a pocket with hers, so that's what I'm going to do. So I need to just tear that down a little bit. Maybe a bit wide as well. Oh, what am I wearing here? That's it. Oop. Oop. This is, I think this is certainly it's either a linen or a thick cotton, I'm not sure. I'm no expert on fabrics. Let's see. How's that looking? I think I've got a bit too much on this side, really. Yeah. In fact, maybe I'll just make it, because they're meant to be just little narrow pockets here. So maybe I've gone a bit too wide. It's not easy to tear this. Right. It's all about the strings at the moment, this little booklet. Right, I'm now going to put some glue down the middle. Just going to do it so it catches in the middle. Okay, and along the side. I don't know how far across to go, so I'm just guessing. Oh, possibly a little bit. There we go. I'll put my glue a bit higher. I'll move it up a bit. There we go. Then we've got a pocket on this side. Just need to put a bit more glue to hold that all down. It's a bit curly here. I'm going to just trim that curly bit off because it's not lying well. And I think if you're going to slip things in and out, you want it to be reasonably flat there. This one. and that one. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. Right, so we now have a fabric pocket in the middle. Right. So let's go back to the beginning and start adding some more pockets. Let's just fold this down. I've got this piece. So one of the, oh no, but before we do that, I think what we need to do is add some writing paper to the back of these fabric pieces. So let's have a look what I've got. Got a few pieces. I've got some fly paper from a book. I think that'll just do okay on there. And that's probably a bit of the fabric showing around, don't we? So it'll make the fabric page a little bit more robust, but also give you somewhere to write on. This is meant to be a little writing notebook, really. Okay, that's that one. Let's do the other. Well, let's do this one as well. So I've just realised my camera turned itself off, as it does after half an hour, and I didn't hear it. I am a bit deaf in well, both ears at the moment, because I'm quite bunged up, so I don't know what you didn't miss much. I've just covered this side of the ticking with this bit of paper, if you saw me possibly starting to do that. Gluing that on, and now we're just doing the other half of the ticking with another piece. These are all some of Rachel's papers, some of her backing papers that I like to use sometimes. Ooh, it's gone right along. And now I've got gluey fingers, so I can't get it off. Okay, so that's that one. And now we've got this piece. It's a lovely piece of fabric, this. But it is a bit slight, it's a bit thinner, so that needs possibly something a bit thicker to cover it. Maybe that would work. I think it would. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got the back of the fabrics covered, and we can work through now. I need to cut this down a bit. It's too tall for me. I think I've overdone it. It's okay at the bottom. For some reason at the top it doesn't look right. I might even trim it a bit at the bottom, I'm not sure. Right, let's start adding some pockets. I've given myself a few options. Don't know if they'll all work. Some of them will, some of them won't. So I have got a bit of cotton doily. Don't know if that would work as a pocket. Like that. Might do. What else have I got? So I've got something similar to what Rachel was using, but I'm still not sure that mine is quite as usable. Maybe if I went like that, maybe. Because it's got that nice scalloped edge, hasn't it? Let's have a go. I like that a bit better, I think, colour-wise. Would that go on there? Make a nice little pocket, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I might go with that. Not cut it so as straight as I'd have liked. You really need the edge of a pocket to be pretty straight. I think I just need to that might be a bit better, I hope. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, yes. Gluing itself to the roll of crochet lace there. Might actually put this on the straw paper because it'll show up better. It's not quite the right colour on here, is it? No. I think it might look better on here. Let's see if I can stretch it so that it's nice and flat. Almost straight. I have actually left the space as a pocket this time. Let's trim these bits off. Okay, so that goes better on there. See if we can find something to go on here. Maybe even something long. Now I've had got this lovely piece of vellum. It's a piece of vellum that I printed one of Rachel's kits on. I've had it knocking around for a while. Thought it'd make a really good side tuck. Is that the right place for it though? That's a possible. Funny, everything seems to show up better on the straw paper just because it's that bit darker, isn't it? Yes, so we'll come back to that. Still trying to find something for here. So I was wondering about using one of these ephemera pieces that I had from Rachel as a pocket. It might be a bit tall, but I think I might. Yes, I think I might do that. Just cut the white edge off and then we'll see how much of it I need. Hopefully I'll use both of it. Oh, both of it, most of it. So I have cut that piece down, but I also pulled out this little piece, which is a bit more colourful on this rather neutral background. I just wonder if that could be used as a little side pocket. Could do with it being longer for here, but we could just slot something in there. Not sure. The other piece I have, a piece of embroidery. I'm going to cut that out as well because that could make a nice pocket. That butterfly. One of these will work. How about that? I think I might put that there. I'll just straighten up this bit here. And it's got a couple of folded over bits there, which kind of gives you a bit of a gusset, doesn't it, to put something in. I'm going to put that on, I've decided. Do it without this little piece sticking out at the bottom. I'll just have to trim it. Did I do that edge? No, I didn't. I want this edge as well, don't I? Yes, not very straight cutting there, but I think this is a very sort of scrappy handmade type of thing. But I am going to cut that little piece off there. Right. Let's get rid of some of this excess glue that seems to have oozed out the side. Alright. So we now have a pocket right there. I may need to put something along here, I'm not sure. Okay, I was thinking about that piece of vellum along here, wasn't I? I'll put it up there. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll put that there. Skizzers. need the other glue for this one. Might just put a little divot in there. Right, pockets on, side pocket, that. What can we put on here? I have got some vintage ephemera pieces by Shabba Dabba Doo Dah, and I did wonder about one of those pieces making a small pocket somewhere. Nope. I've got quite a few cut out, but not all of them. Maybe if I can find one amongst the ones that are already cut, I won't have to do any more cutting for this. No, I think I'm going to have to go with one of these, like that. This one's printed on thinner paper. Have I got it on a thicker paper? Yes, I have. Right, so I've got this all cut out, so I'm not sure I like it on there now, but I'm thinking possibly, not on there, no, I think I'm going to like it on here. Yeah, I like it better on there. So I'm going to put it on the back here, and let's just get the glue. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, look, fingers are glued together. No, not that one. It's not wet. Where's the wet one gone? There it is. Right, so Just wondering what else we want to do on here. I think we definitely need more pockets, just not sure. This is all good for writing. This is already pockets. That's good for writing. Pocket there. Pocket there. Oh well, we've done quite well for pockets really. Wondering whether to put something on this side. No, maybe not. Don't know. Let's have a look. What have I got knocking around? I've also got some Florentine paper here, which could make a nice pocket. So I've got a small pocket-sized piece that I would like to put on there. Got that. It's a bit big. Would that go? I think it would look quite... That's quite nice, isn't it, with all the other... with the florals on there. Or on here. Yeah, I think I would. What else have I got? Ooh, this piece is very beautiful. Is that now too much blue? That's the question. This piece of pink. Ooh. Bit of pink. I think I'll just use this piece because it's almost the right perfect size. Let's just take it down a little bit. And I'm just going to fold the top over to reinforce that. Like that, I think. Yep. Let's glue down that top piece, and hopefully we've got a little bit of time to do some touches of decoration. Okay, pocket there. And I'm thinking I don't need any more pockets, but I have got this little piece, and I thought it'd make quite a nice fun tab. In fact, it'll make 2 fun tabs if I cut it in half, won't it? Cut it in half or fold it in half? It's too much if I fold it. Should cut it in half. Either tab or a bit of page decoration, because I really want this little bit to stick out the side. So I'm going to put that there. No, not with that. Where did my glue go? There it is. Okay, I'm just going to put a bit of glue on here. Yeah. There. I like this little bit poking out. Okay, yeah. Wonder whether we could put some more somewhere else. We'll see. I want to put some bits of lace on, or some little scrappy bits. My little box of scraps. Love this piece. That'd look nice on here, wouldn't it? Right. I'm going to put it down here. Right there. Like that. No, I wish I put it in the middle now. Never mind. Too late. I think I might have put too much glue. I wonder if I should wrap it around. No, it's too late now. Get some of that glue off. Okay. Yep. Like that. Alright, now put some more somewhere else. Put something up the top. Some pretty scraps of fabric, not that piece though, I don't think. Ooh. Take this. I'll just do something with this piece because it's this is off the fabric I used for the cover, but I just love it. I just put that there. Would that go on there? That. Just to kind of extend it. And wrap it around. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. But I'm just going to add bits that I like the look of until I'm happy with it. And that's going to wrap around like that. So I didn't really want to see the back of the fabric, so it made more sense to do it this way. Ooh, I think we've got a bit of leakage. No, it's just sticking to itself. Ugh, sticking onto the paper. Oh, we've got so much glue going on here now. And I have this piece which has been knocking around my craft room for ages. And I want to put it somewhere. Ooh, what about on there? Ooh, yes. I think I might like to put it there. Just check there's nowhere else. I have to keep turning these pages because they keep sticking to each other. Or maybe on there. Because there isn't much else going on this page, is there? Can't work out which side it needs to be. I think it's that way round. Yeah, I'm going to put that on this corner here. I love it on the ticking, but I think I get opposite this, it's a bit too much. I'll put something else on there. Okay, more glue. I'm going to have to sit and keep turning these pages afterwards to make sure they don't glue together. Yes, love that on there. It's nice to get this onto something. I think I must be running out of time by now, so I think I might just put one more something on here. I can find a little something that I like. Bit of fabric. That's pretty. Oh, I have a fabric scrap. One of my favourites. Bit of William Morris. Could I do that as a little tab? Yeah, I think I could. It's all about the tabs, this journal, isn't it? Journal, booklet. It's just that you don't want to see the backs of fabric, so you just wrap it around. I feel like it needs more lace, but I haven't. Not sure what I'm going to use. Okay. And right. So we are getting a bit of decoration on each page. It wasn't part of the challenge to put things in the pockets. I don't know whether she'll do that next week, though I think she was planning to give her little booklets just away to her friends, so for visiting. Okay, that one. That one. Right, so maybe I can put a little something up here, and then we'll have to finish there, I think. Got anything that feels right? This little piece, I can put that on and put something on top. Like what? She says. I don't know. Got some bits of embroidery. No, it doesn't really work for me. Butterfly? No. A bit of trim. Nope, not that colour. Oh, what's this? Yeah, this is another thing that I've had for a long time. It's not off a strip. Might even be the last piece I have, but that's going on there. Okay. Sorted. It was nice to be using up a few little scraps and bits that have been sticking around for a while. Nope, that way around. There we go. I think that'll be the last little piece for this, for now. Don't know whether we'll revisit these booklets at all, but I may do. Anyway, that's our little booklet made of fabric and paper. Quick flip through. Pocket here. Just beautiful paper there. Side pocket. Gorgeous vintage fabric. Another little bit of decoration on the straw paper. Pocket here. A bit of ticking. Writable on the back. Let's just try and hopefully no more glue. Then there's some more side pockets here. And just this lovely piece of writing paper and the back of the ticking, which is gorgeous. And a little sort of side tabby thing here. More writing space. Pocket here. And a pocket at the back. So that's it. All done. So thank you for joining me. It may be a bit disjointed. There has been, of course, little moments when I've had to edit out the coughing because it's still going on. I'll get there. I'm feeling better than I did over the weekend. Felt pretty rough at the weekend, but hopefully I'm on the last week of it, more or less, when things will start to feel better. But it hasn't stopped me doing my crafting, and that's the important thing. So I will see you again soon. Bye for now.